I'm gonna be talking about albums I've listened to this year, but also like albums released this year, but albums I've listened to this year that have been released in other years. Anyways, we're gonna be doing least best albums, or worst to best albums released in 2024 that I didn't cover in my last video. This is gonna be like January, February releases only, because yeah, I just don't want to overcomplicate shit. Die Laughing by Zombie Shark. I thought this was actually kind of cool up until I kept listening to it. I'm like, wow, this is really overwhelming and just not charming. It's not like loud and obnoxious that I want to hear, like something like Converge or something like the Callous Cowboys. That's just like kind of stupid at moments. Not saying Converge is stupid. Converge is kind of desolate, but Callous Cowboys to a certain degree is pretty stupid at moments. But this just pissed me off at moments. But yeah, I gave this guy a 4 out of 10. Honestly, I think there's some cool ideas. They're just not executed well. Bloom, Maybe in Another Life. Now, why I think I like this album a little bit is because it reminds me of Counterparts. And the vocal production is so, like, it's like putting pin and needles in your head. The singer the whole time sounds like he's bored out of his mind. And it hurts my soul. I'm like, don't be bored while you're singing.
See my shooter pescatarian, but he eat up all the beef. You gave me your ass to kiss, but won't the all of me.
American Dream, 21 Savage. You know, I thought there was some cool bangers up in here, but there was a lot of lyricism that was like, huh, what? It's a little gross. It was boring. Lost in Separation, Sabretooth. Now, this is like basic metalcore with a little bit of a spin on it. But there's actually some cool stuff. But the album is short, but it's cool, it's heavy, it's awesome. I do enjoy it a lot. Job for a Cowboy, Moon Healer. Great album, but it gets trumped by just songs kind of wandering sometimes. But that's just for me. You know, it's not my favorite album. It's not the worst album on this list. But yeah, I think it's cool. Other than that, there were some moments that were just kind of dull for me. But, you know, the vocals were great. The production was great. The bass production. Yeet, 2093. 7 out of 10 for Yeaterson. What the flip? I did not expect this. But, you know, it's whatever. It's not whatever. It's what happens when Yeet is actually a good artist. I'm not saying he was ever bad per se, I just didn't frick with it. I really like this record. Breathe, Shade, Power Trip, Psycho CEO. There's a lot of good stuff on here. There's a lot of good stuff, and the feel of this album makes me feel cozy. And the production is fantastic. Like, sometimes I'll listen to a song, I find it so enjoyable to listen to, regardless of the genre, if the production is good. Obviously, like, there's gonna be a great representation of an album that doesn't have that great production, but I think it's really good. Well, I'm about to talk about it. Shinedown, Planet Zero. I actually did like Shinedown when I was a kid. Like, I thought the song Enemies and Devil were cool, you know, Butt Rock. And honestly, I think their album Attention is not that bad. I haven't listened to it in a couple years. Probably doesn't hold up. But this album is hot piece of dog shit. The politics on this thing are annoying. The song that goes like, hip, 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 hooray. You know, that sucks. That's actual ass. Imagine Dragons, Night Visions. Amsterdam, I Will Defend. That's a good song. Like, it's a good song. But other than that, there's not really that much good stuff on it. Invent Animate, Still World. Yeah, I actually did not like this album that much. I love Heavener. Literally have it on vinyl. I think it's great. It's actually like a 10 out of 10 album in my opinion, almost 10 out of 10. But this album just did not really, you know, it was just a lot of riff salads, I feel like. Deftones, Diamond Eyes. You know, it's cool. There's some great ideas, but it's just trumped by stupid structuring issues, and then songs that just fell flat with me. Also songs that just don't go anywhere. I've been listening to them for a very long time, and this album is decent. There's some cool stuff. Marcus Bridge is great. Yeah, I think this is like one of the first albums with Northlane he did. I think obviously that Alien and Obsidian, and probably the new EP Mirror's Edge is gonna be is miles better than this. There's still some cool stuff on this, so you know, check it out. After the Burial, dig deep. There's some good stuff on here. There's some bad stuff, like Laurentian Ghosts. I think that's what it's called. With the air horn breakdown, that hurt my soul. It was such a peaceful beginning, and then it's like let the horn sound, and then a breakdown. I'm like, what are we doing? But Lost in the Static, oh my god, that is a 10 out of 10 song. It's fantastic. It's amazing. Frick, man, I love it. Also Deluge. Oh my god, that riff. It's so happy. Landmarks, Lost in the Waves. Yeah, I really did enjoy this album. Visage, Lost in the Waves, like the title track. They're just too solid. Not solid, amazing songs. The tonality and in the production is very cool. And the guitar tones are pretty unique. Bring Me the Horizon, Suicide Season. I finally listened to this. I'm not for the first time, but the first time since like really getting into Bring Me. I've been listening to Bring Me for many years, but you know, I never really liked their older stuff. But dude, there's so much good shit on here, and there's so much ass stuff. But Diamonds Aren't Forever, Sleep With One Eye Open, Chelsea's Smile. Oh my god, that ending breakdown where he goes, "Rrr!" Oh my, and the Come Down, great opener. There's a lot of decent stuff on here. Not decent, great stuff. But there is some shit, like football season's over. There's some lackluster stuff here. The lyrical content sucks on here. Like, if you're looking for some intellectual music, you're at the wrong place. So, you know how I was talking about production and how, like, sometimes production, regardless of the genre, makes a song listenable and really just engaging? Yeah, if you don't like this album, you're never gonna like it, I think. So this is an album you can pull It's Not My Thing card. Dude, this thing is fun. It's amazing. Also, there are parts that really just, like, gave me euphoria. The production's not the greatest. There's parts where I'm like, what are we doing? But there's parts that, like, Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox, that whole song is a journey. The cut was the deepest, the kind of sad boy chords. The title track is relentless, and then Behind Those Eyes and You Won't are fantastic. There's just so much stuff that are great, and I love it. Okay, Architects, Hollow Crown. Holy shit, dude. Early Grave, Hollow Crown, like title track, Dethroned. Oh my god, so much good stuff here. It just shocks me on how amazing this is. It's great. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Kind of what I got going. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that subscribe button. Enjoy your day. If you came from the TX2 video, you know, I appreciate you so much. You know, I have nothing but respect towards TX2, even though I was harsh. Okay, bye.